question comes to us from Becker from Valencia, California, and it's what we all want, a little more yardage. So he says he's getting greedy. He's following the site, he's hitting it really well. He's carrying his driver a little over 200 yards, but he'd just like an extra 10 yards. So how do we get 10 more yards and not have tension come into our hands and arms? Okay, well, I'm going to show you a drill to get a feel for what you're doing. And it doesn't come from effort or tension in your hands, arms, and shoulders. Here's where people fall apart. As soon as you start trying to create more speed, you end up tightening up. So you feel more effort, but it doesn't necessarily equate into more speed. Sandy Koufax, who was a hero of mine growing up, is a pitcher for the Dodgers. He said he had an epiphany in his career when he really started to pitch well, when he figured out how to throw really hard, really soft. So what did he mean? Well, he learned how to create maximum amount of acceleration with minimal amount of effort, so he could maintain that looseness in his arms. So one of the best ways to do this, if I set up and I just take all the tension out of my arms, and I just start my arms swinging back, and then I change directions with my lower body, you see what's happening here, and it's making my arms swing. So what my lower body's doing is starting my arms down. So that little push away, this little thing here, starts my arms down. And then if I keep going, there's one speed. So here's a little short shot. Here's a little more speed. But you see how my arms are staying relaxed. Now I'm going to dial it up a little bit. So you start feeling with no tension in your arms. You got to make your arms go fast first before you do it with a ball sitting there. Then once you feel how to make your arms accelerate without tension, now all I'm going to do is take a hold of the club, and I'm going to do the same thing, but my arms are going to stay relaxed. So now I'm going to use this to direct my arms and give them a little bit of acceleration out of the top. So they're going to move a little faster. And then I'll use my left side to resist. And there's a few more yards. So I hit that one pretty solid. So the idea here is, how do we create more arm speed, which turns into more club head speed if your wrists work correctly, without tension? That's a good way to feel it. The other way is to swing a lighter club. But from a drill perspective, to get a sense of how do I make my arms go, and again, let's just review that. So we're going to start with just a little shot where there's really just gravity. Okay? And then I'm going to give it just a little push, just a little one. Then I'm going to give it a little more. Now, if you watch that, none of them did all of a sudden my shoulders get tight to do it. So the tension level stayed out and the free-flowing arms stayed there. That's the same, that's what Koufax meant about being able to throw really fast, really soft, no tension. So your arms have to stay like this in your shoulder sockets.